You guys are just joining, welcome, welcome. We're gonna get started here in a second. I had to take Jake to the dog park and make sure I wasn't gonna lag all day. Okay. All right, if you guys are just joining in, welcome, welcome. We're gonna get started here in a sec. I had to go drop off Jake at the doggy daycare so he's not bugging me. And I plugged in the Ethernet cord, so just let me know if that. Hopefully, it doesn't lag anymore because I know this morning was a bit annoying. So, should be streaming most of the day. So hopefully this goes well. Did see that IWM really kind of having a hard time right here. Chop Fest. Was really hoping that we would have, we had some really, really nice names kind of start to break out today. But if IWM doesn't want to kind of help us with that, then we're just not going to. So yeah, if you guys are just joining in, you got any questions, let me know. But yeah, IWM is not going to go our way. Growth stocks are going to have a hard time kind of going up. So makes sense. Not too mad about it. We've had a really, really good week. We still have a lot of the market. Maybe we'll start reversing. But yeah, IWM definitely looks like we're kind of probably heading for the low of the day. Looks like there's not a lot of bulls stepping in here at these lower levels, just based off the chart. So yeah, if you guys are just joining in, welcome, welcome. Jake has been dropped off, so that is good. All right, perfect. Hopefully we're not lagging at all. Should be good. Great. Okay. Um, all right. If you guys have any questions at all, let me know. We'll go over some of these graphs. We can go. Yeah, like I said, I'd like IWM to hold up better. See what stocks like APPS are doing today. Yeah, APPS went green to red. That sucks. Really, really strong day. See Futu. Futu's holding in pretty well there. The China names like to see that. Kind of unfortunate IWM, but maybe we'll start curling up here. Take a look at CEI and some stuff like that as well. CEI. Yeah, CEI. We're making new lows on here like I thought we would. So honestly, we have a lot of support down here. At this about $1.55 range. If we break that, we'll probably see sub $1 here today. So will be interesting to see how that plays up. Welcome everyone. If you guys got any questions, let me know. Appreciate the subs if you guys have them. Appreciate all the subs we've gotten today as well. Yeah, Tesla's getting beat up right now too. A lot of these bigger caps are getting beat down. We had a really strong day on growth today, but with the IWM being so choppy, it's just going to kill any momentum that's being here right now. Yeah, if you guys are just joining, welcome, welcome. Got any questions, let me know. Yeah, CI looks like we're probably going to break down here. We're kind of oversold on the 15-minute, so we're starting to lose some of that relative strength, which kind of is unfortunate from our RSI indicators. But yeah, if you guys got something you guys want to look at, a different stock, let me know. We'll take a look at that. Doesn't look, not the best setup I've ever seen, but we'll see. MMAT, I know people are looking for that dividend on there. I don't know when that's going to come out. And that's actually not from MMAT, from that acquisition they had from Torchlight that will be incorporated into MMAT. So with the market cap of Torchlight being so small and MMAT being higher, the dividend is probably not even going to end up being that much anyways, unless they do a joint acquisition corp on it, which I don't think they will. So yeah, lots of interesting stuff. If you guys are joining in, you got any questions, let me know. Yeah, we'll see. That one 5 level is going to be big for CEI to hold, but you know, we broke that, we filled in that gap, and now we kind of have downwards. And you see if some bulls can step in, especially with IWM kind of being on this downtrend, this choppiness, might be hard for it to hold up. So we'll see. Well, hopefully everyone is having a good day. If you guys got any questions at all, let me know. Someone said they, yeah, Shiba's interesting too. I know we were down a lot today. We're only down 11%, but we'll see. All right, great. Yeah, IWM, unfortunate. Looks like we're probably going to make some new lows into today. Let's see what the growth portfolio is doing. Growth portfolio is not down too much. There's some notable names today that are holding in there wrong. So I've been talking about BCRX, right? BioCryst. BCRX is doing really, really good. Super, super nice breakout today on BCRX, and we're actually, you know, hopefully we can break this 15 level. That would be amazing. All right, so we'll see about that. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. We will go over whatever you guys want to see. Hopefully, yeah, IWM possibly we could see a bounce here, but it does look a little bit heavy, unfortunately. Don't like to see that, but it is what it is. Yeah, BioCryst. Yeah, BioCryst is having a really, really good day today. I was excited to see that kind of step up to the plate. Right, so yeah, we can look at GTE, T-Kozak, sure. And I know I looked at GTE yesterday. Let's take a look. GTE. Yeah, this one's interesting. You know, we have had a lot of momentum, right? And we have actually a perfect bull flag forming. So, yeah, I think that we just need to see some cooling off. On this one day, we're overextended. Definitely on the weekly. Actually, we're not on the weekly, so we just need to see a little bit of some consolidation in here, and we should be ready for our next leg up. But yeah, it has a lot of really nice looking chart, and we are filling this flag out on this one day, so we could have an explosive move up. It's a good thing we're basing right under $1. You know, maybe on this next leg up, we could push above that all-time high. That's what I'd like to see. I bought a small amount of AMP yesterday in hopes of recovering from the oil spill in Orange County. Was trending higher before the spill. Looks like, yeah, so oil is going to be hard. Oil is really, really hard for me to look at because you really have to, okay, yeah, that was a big gap down for sure. So the way that I look at these gap to fill plays is I did a whole video on this, but we pretty much want to go long. We have this, obviously, this big gap, and we don't want to go long until we break over this 376 level. So this first candle, the top of the wick, once we break over that, we can go long. So 376. I don't know what the news was, but the chart looks really, really good. We were having a really, really good time. We did need to see a pullback here. It was unfortunate that it ended in a gap down so fast, but I do like this chart. I think if it's just an oil spill, if it's nothing, you know, super significant, we could do, you know, we could recover. Yeah, you're welcome. We could recover from this. And that's interesting as well. I mean, and energy stocks are really, really hard for me to calculate. You know, the hard part with energy, one second. The hard part about energy stocks, well, there's quite a few reasons, but my hardest part with energy stocks is the problem that they have such low operation costs, so their cost of revenue is so expensive that it's really hard to find the good ones. But yeah, I mean, if nothing fundamentally changed with the company and it gapped down that much, I mean, it still looks like a really, really strong chart. So, you know, I can see it recovering off the chart, but I don't know if the news was, you know, big enough to maybe affect the company. Yeah, you gotta do anything for the views. You gotta respect it. Now, appreciate the sub. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm not the real Zach Morris. They suck with Zach Morris. It is funny. It is a little funny though. You got to give me some credit, right? Let's take a look at Clove. I know Clove has been have a lot of support down here. We know we've bounced off the 686 levels quite a bit. So down here for a bull, we're also starting to curl up on the one day, which we like to see. We're starting to curl up. RSI starting to. We want to see when MACD goes positive, but this is actually a really, really good spot if you are a bull. What I do want to see is Let's go ahead and look at Clove stock. I don't know what their earnings are, but let's take a quick look. We had a really good revenue jump last year, but I want to see if we are growing. So we beat our revenue last quarter. EPS doesn't really matter too much for these new companies that don't have a lot of history. So yeah, it's really hard to look at this quarterly, but quarterly, if we really look at this company in the last 2 years, we've almost tripled, which makes it a hyper growth stock. That is crazy growth. There's not a lot of data to back this up, but quarter to quarter, we are substantially growing. Our next earnings call, if we double again this quarter, this stock's gonna fly probably to $20. But down at these levels and based off the revenue factor, there's not a lot of stuff to look at, but I could definitely see this stock. I actually really like it. I like all the growth, right? So when I look at a stock that has over 100% in growth, we're looking really, really good. So yeah, down here at the 7 level 2, bulls are pretty interested in stepping in. So yeah, it looks like a pretty decent play buying down here. I'm actually surprised to see all that revenue. I haven't really looked at that revenue before, but it's really, really good. With any company, all my hyper growth stocks, if you can show 100% growth year over year, you're gonna kill it. So, and that's actually quarter to quarter we're doubling. So I'm actually surprised that Clove is actually not higher up. That's really, really crazy growth. So I actually might end up buying a little bit here. I like that. Very good. Projected 1 point. Yeah, that's a lot of. He said 1.5 billion. Okay, let's take a look at. I want to see. I actually didn't look at its market cap, so let's look. Yeah, with 1.8 billion market cap, yeah, I mean that. Like I said, if we like I said, if we can actually beat this, like if we made 800 million revenue or something like that, we could make a big move up. That looks like this revenue is crazy. Our revenue was beat by 100%. So next earnings is going to be key, but I do really like I do like Clove down here. We looks like we are bouncing off this 7 level. So even right here is a great spot. So yeah, if they beat those earnings again, we could see another big spike. Welcome everyone. Appreciate everyone being here. If you guys have got any questions, let me know. Would we look at CCXI for a short today? We look at this really, really nice falling wedge pattern. Going back to our patterns that we always talk about. Possibly we could have a breakdown. So when we break out of this falling wedge, I might end up going short on CCXI. We'll see. But yeah, that's a lot of revenues from this SPAC, that just came to life. I really think that if we do end up beating those, we could be good. Even I mean that's just really, really strong revenue. When we were talking about doubling every quarter, I like companies that double every year, but doubling every quarter is tremendous growth. So yeah, that will be interesting to see from Clove. If you guys are just coming in here, you guys got any questions, let me know. We will go over whatever you guys want to see. Yeah, I'm actually going to add some Clove before earnings. We still have a while for earnings. It looks like earnings are kind of in November. They're kind of our later earnings, so I think that we might have a run up into earnings. So I might wait a little bit to add, maybe at the end of this month, early September. But I think I can't believe that this company is this cheap with off that revenue. I wish there was more statistics to see. Right? There's not a lot. Sorry, I just tuned in. Did you say something about Sundial? No, we can look at Sundial though. I wish there was more statistics because I'm kind of curious to see what their cost of revenue and stuff like that is. It might be significantly high. So Clove, I put a buy on it. Looks decent. Sundial. So what I do like about Sundial today is we have these big falling wedges. Whenever we break over this we change this tag. So here's a fall. Let me get this different one. We want to go here. Whenever we break these falling wedges, we can see that we really make big moves. So right here, we broke this falling wedge. We went 60 cents to 14 cents, and this is a perfect wedge break. So we broke this falling wedge right here today, and we, theoretically, we could see a big move up. So what I am curious, let's go to the 5-minute. We really haven't held gains all day. We have a nice triple bottom here. So if you did actually buy right here, it wouldn't be a bad spot with a stop loss at about 69 cents. Nice triple bottom setting up, but we broke this long-term the support line, so we could go on a crazy run. I'd want to make sure, that we can hold this throughout the day though. Yeah, we can look at CEI. CEI, honestly, I would, like I said, CEI, we were due for a big bounce today, but once we had this huge bounce, and once we you know, start losing momentum, we drop pretty quick. So our last hope, in my opinion, is this $1.55 level. Looks like where you have some key support. If we break that, I think we're going to see a dollar land sooner rather than later. With these parabolic moves, the problem is once we start to see these big, parabolic moves move quick. But as soon as that trend changes, and what I mean by trend, as soon as we start making lower lows on the daily, we lose that momentum. It goes down really quick. So for me, what I would recommend is, I think everyone had a second chance to get out, but I don't really think we're going to see too much more spikes. Volume's starting to kind of dry out. We can see we just have some falling wedges. We have some bear flags that just keep forming. There's no buyers that want to step in at this level. So I think the trend is done for today. And if we really think what happened with the stock, we really went like 3x. We went 80 cents to $2.04. So anyways, we needed a breather. Sir, you're welcome, C. Mason. KPLT, sure, we'll take a look at KPLT. No worries. I think I've looked at this one before. And then if the graph is bad, I usually just say we're not even going to look at it. But let's see. Go out to the 1 year. Don't like this chart at all. We have this gap fill play, but we're just making lower lows, lower lows. Don't like this chart whatsoever. What's up, Janelle? How are you? Thoughts on SPY and QQQ? We'll take a look at that, JC. MTTLP, an interesting play to look into. Torchlight dividend available to buy today. Super risky lotto ticket, could pay big or not. My problem, thanks for the followers coming in. My problem with these, I understand that people want dividends, but my problem is these small cap companies, why would you want a dividend? When I think about, small cap companies, I don't want a dividend. I want them to put that money back into the company and have a higher return. Now, giant companies like Apple and Amazon, that it's really, really hard to grow anymore since everyone uses their product. Dividend, is a really good thing. But for smaller companies, you don't want to see a dividend. You want to see that dividend be rolled into, expanding their company. So I actually don't like them kicking back a profit. And I know Torchlight's not even that profitable to start with. So I think it's just a lot of hype for nothing. And again, I don't even like the idea of a small company paying a dividend out. That doesn't make sense. You only really want to see monster companies pay out dividends, blue chip stocks. Other than that, you'd rather see, that funds be kicked back into the company. That's what I would probably say about that. Long-term prediction on what, Luke? Let's look at SPY and QQQ. Look at IWM as well. IWM, gross on IWM today. Let's look at SPY. SPY looks good. My only problem I have with SPY is that we have this gap down all the way to 435. So we could possibly gap down, but yeah, we definitely looks like the trend's traded. We had a nice gap up when we are holding this well. Our next target is about 445. SPY looks good. I don't want to make another low on the day, because we could gap down even more, but it looks okay. We're still not out of the woods yet for, being done with this little market. I wouldn't call it a correction, but something. QQQ, same thing. Problem with QQQ, we are making a higher high on the daily, but we still really haven't showed any strength in this on QQQ. For QQQ, we look okay, but really 375 is going to be our big marker for QQQ. But they all look okay. They just look very, very choppy, right? Shiba. Boss man with the Shiba. All right. What's up, Kelly? RKLB. RKLB. We'll take a look at this. If the chart looks terrible for any of these companies, I usually don't look at them. Yeah, I don't really like this chart. We have the only good thing I can see from this. Let's remove these drawings. But we have this crazy run up $9 to $20, and we've been in this range. So what a range play is it, we have our top resistance line and then our bottom support, and the stock really can't escape that. So how you play a range is you buy at the bottom and you sell at the top. That's the only thing you do. If you buy right here in the middle of the range, it's stupid. You want to make sure you're risking too much. You want to either buy at the bottom for a bounce or short at the top. Another potential play, though, that can happen is we have been consolidating really nicely. We could have a monster breakout over 1646. Over 1646, we could potentially see all-time highs. We've been consolidating really nicely in this play right here, so we could definitely see a higher move up, but until we break the 1646, we're not going to see anything move. We've been kind of stuck. I'm thinking puts. I don't know. It's very choppy. I honestly couldn't say anything. It's not that kind of dividend though. It's a separate company. Torchlight, the one MMAT merged into selling their oil land to produce the one-time special dividend. Interesting. A special dividend. I don't know. Okay, that makes sense. It's not a kind of dividend though. It's a separate company, TRCH, the one that MMAT merged into selling their oil. Okay. Yeah, if I've been talking about Okigen, yeah, I mean, I honestly don't know much about the dividend. All I'm gonna say is I think that the dividend's being overhyped. Um, sure, I mean, maybe the special. I just don't know what you guys think the special dividend's gonna do. Um, my most bullish chart right now is actually gonna be Okigen. We have this. We've been consolidating into this bull flag for about a year now, and we just bounced off of our 200-day moving average. We can see that we're flirting with a breakout right now. Anything over 743 and we can get explosive. Like I said, we've been consolidating for a long time. We will see a big move up eventually if we can break 743. Any catalyst, any positive news is going to send this. Chart looks good, primed. Yeah, you're welcome, Kelly. Thanks for all the subs coming through. Appreciate it. FLGC. I don't know. I don't think I've. Let me look at FLGC. How do you guys know my name? Maybe you've been in here before, Kelly. Interesting. Some people want to know my names. Okay, yeah. FLGC Floor Growth Company. We are starting to curl up right here. We have a nice triple bottom, but I would not go long until we break 750. The chart looks really broken down, and we still could really see $3. We don't have a lot of support all the way down. Someone who asked me that long-term price prediction, you're going to have to tell me what. We'll look at AEHR here. Yeah, the problem is if I see a company that's stuck in a downtrend move, I don't really want to buy it because companies in a downtrend move or companies in uptrend moves tend to stay in that range. So, I wouldn't really want to buy a company that's downtrend. Another thing is though, I'm just looking off the chart, and then if the chart looks decent, I'll look at revenue. But you might be playing for a catalyst. Some of these beat down companies, if they have a good catalyst coming up, they can move really quickly. For me though, I'm figuring long term. If a stock's just going downhill, we're not just going to randomly get a bounce because you think it's due. I've played that. People thought Alibaba's been due for a bounce, and now they're down 50% on it. So very interesting. I would recommend, but we'll take a look at AEHR, and I know this is the test systems one. My problem with AHR is this is a stock that we've had a lot of momentum on, so I think we could still continue to push up. My problem is that on the daily, we're really, really overextended. So if we could see a pullback on RSI, so maybe around this, 17 level, I'd be curious of getting in here. We actually have a nice bull flag setting up though. Just the daily is a little bit overextended, but if you start at a starter position, I don't see anything wrong with that. Just make sure you're playing your risk reward right. But yeah, super, super good momentum. We could see some higher moves for sure. All speculation, but the company claims the dividend could be $1 to $20. I think it will be $10 minimum, but we'll find out by the end of the year. Anyway, he's got to run. Yeah, you're welcome, John. Yeah, that seems like a high dividend. I mean, I haven't looked into it. I'll look into it though. I hear a swing and long play. For me, it looks like it looks like a decent long play. The problem is we are very, very overextended. On the daily. We have a lot of momentum. So if we're playing momentum stocks, it looks like a great momentum stock to play. If we're looking at long term, though, you bring in the long term aspect. So 450 million market cap, not much. So what we really want to look at is our revenue year over year. So if we're talking about long, we're going to want to look at these. So for me, the financials are not very good. Quarterly, quarterly from 2020, we've done pretty good. Looks like we've kind of doubled from 2020, but we're really, really spotty. The problem is annually we've been down every year, year over year. It looks like quarterly it might be starting to change a little bit, and our cost of revenue is really, really high as well. So our total profit ends up not being that much. So the financial statements really don't look that great, but for a momentum play, we could definitely see some good momentum coming off of this. So yeah, just wait for a little bit of pullbacks on this, maybe scale in, but it does not look bad at all. Every time they get a chip order, they find higher levels. I've played it quite a bit on way up. The earnings aren't that bad. No, they're not that bad, but they're not exponential. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, again, I've never seen this company before. I just looked at it now, so I just look off of the revenue. That's what I can look off of. You might have your own thing with Catalyst. That's fine, but yeah, the momentum is there. But you can't say that I mean quarterly, but yearly our earnings just aren't there. So I'd want to see that we break we have year over year growth. I don't see that here, so that's why I tend to not be long on here. But it does look good. Now you subscribe to Ortex. I have no idea who Ortex is. Looks okay. Like I said, looks decent. Didn't say it looked bad. Yeah, Okijin definitely could be looking for a next big move up though. I am curious to see. I am really curious to see Okijin. We really are. We had this really nice bull flag start forming. For this last year and a half. Any positive news is going to get this company set. Looks like we are going to break out on the daily here soon enough. Another strong day for the bio sector, or XBI. We could definitely see a big run. So I do like that from Okijin, and you got to think that we were at about 9 cents a few years ago. So prospect company for sure, but I want to see if we break out here. Might be we might see 100-200% runner potentially. Um, Probably not. It's going to have some news to back it up, but I think that if the PR team's decent, they'll probably put a news article out off these technicals. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't got time to look at it now. I said the chart looks good, but if you send me that, I'll take a look at it in my free time. See if anyone on the multi-stream. Yeah, I'm an Okijin too. Yeah, we'll see. Okijin chart is really, really priming up. Looks like I said, we could go for a big run. I'm not going to add until we have a clear breakout of above 740, 750. Yeah, we could definitely see a big runner. I was really should have bought on this 200-day moving average. That would have been the spot to buy, but it does look very good. Yeah, we'll see what Okijin does. Could see something. I really hope that we'd see a PR or something like that, but the chart should go with news or not. That's a really, really nice looking chart. One of the best ones I've seen. Appreciate all the subs. Appreciate all the follows coming through. I am not Mr. Zach Morris though. It's kind of funny. Yeah, and for Torchlight, I just don't see them paying a $5-10 dividend. Seems highly unlikely, but who knows? I've been surprised before. All right. 0 viewers on Twitch. No. Okay. If you guys are just tuning in here, you guys got any questions, let me know. I wanted to take a look at IWM and see what we're doing. Yeah, IWM, we're just making new lows. Pretty unfortunate. We had a lot of good names today. APPS was looking really, really strong. Lost all that momentum on IWM. China names are still actually holding up relatively well. I like to see that. And then I know BCRX is doing really well today as well. BCRX really looks nice. Looks like we got a nice flag on that 1 minute. Could break out from there any second. The approval got moved and the deal got amended. Just bought some Okijin. Yeah, we'll see. Okijin looks like it's ready for the next big leg up. I would say that. And actually, I didn't even talk about this. So we really tried to flirt with the resistance. We couldn't break it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, which is unfortunate. We were really close to breaking out, but we do have a nice symmetrical flag setting up potentially. So I think a stop loss. This actually, I would be willing to swing Okijin with a stop loss of, I mean, a good stop would probably be about $7 on this. That's very, very low risk. About $7 seems like it's a good risk. Yeah, IWM, I don't know why IWM got stabbed with large put sweeps. Yeah, there's probably a lot of put sweeps in here. QQQ's not, QQQ looks fine. I mean, yeah, and actually, if we look at SPY, we could actually be looking to move lower today as well. Nah, that doesn't look terrible. Yeah, IWM's moving our growth stocks down, unfortunately. I think I'm still green on the day, though, for IWM being down, so that's a plus. Let me actually take a look. Oh my, I can't with the stock twitch. It's hilarious. Um, yeah, I'm still up like actually 0.30% with IWM being bad, so you can't be mad about that. Is APPS a good time to buy, or would you wait to drop it? I mean, APPS is my favorite long-term growth stock, so I think any time's a good time to buy. But if we look, I mean, on the, I think it's a good time to buy. We're starting to really curl up on RSI. Yeah, right now is a good time to buy APPS. I would have, I love APPS. It's a great long-term stock. Um, you know, Between APPS, Futu, Tiger, I have a few of them. Yeah, I'm really bullish. Yeah, I don't really like Ford, but good for you. Can't believe, yeah, my portfolio's hanging up for IW being down. If your portfolio is up today, that's really, you know, growth is doing well. Growth stocks are kind of we're kind of seeing them come back to life, but not quite as much. Names like SI really really good. Yeah, IWM is just very very choppy. I really think that we're gonna chop through the whole next year. Especially, IWM might break out eventually, Russell, but I think SPY for the next year is really not going to make a new high. I wouldn't be surprised if we just chopped for the next year. We've just had too much of a big move up on SPY with economic fundamentals on the macro level that don't support it. Um, if that makes sense, I know that's kind of complicated. Macro level. So I'm not saying who my political party is, but for example, Trump did a lot of finance things. He's created, better economics in small businesses with some of his. I'm not going to get too much into it, but he changed the fiscal policy in a positive way. I don't see anything of that happening now, so I don't really see. There's a lot of inflation, but I don't really know. The market's very overextended off of nothing fundamentally. There. What are your thoughts on SQ? Just bought a small position, the 2% drop today. I mean, with Square, if we're just thinking, like I said, I really like digital wallets. So Square, all those. Yeah, Square definitely. We are falling really, really quick on Square. The problem with Square is we have this falling wedge set up. So pretty much we can fall as much as we want. We might not break out. For me, we look at this resistance line. I would go long on Square above 255. I still think we could fall down here to the 210s. Let's look at our 200-day moving average, see if that has anything to play. So, so Square, yeah, we kind of lost our 200-day moving average. We actually claimed that. So I don't know. Square's hard. I think I like Square long term, but right now the chart's a little bit beat up. Um, Stuff like can Tesla. I don't know. Let's take a. I mean, Tesla's actually been a crazy mover today. If we really talk about Tesla, Tesla's been on a really really nice uptrend so far. We're following our support line really well. I know we had this spike in Tesla today. Let's take a look. Can you think? I mean, Tesla's gonna plus 79. Mm, I think we could. We actually did break out. We did break out today. We did break out a little bit ago. We have a nice mm, we'll call it a triple bottom setup here. We did break this, but I'd want to see if we can break the 789 level. We have a lot of resistance up here, so we could see a mover higher today. We're gonna really want to see if QQQs though go higher today. If the Qs go higher today, we might see a bigger move on Tesla. I don't know. We'll see. If we have even I have no idea. I don't look at. I don't. I look to Paul. I look call to put ratio on indices. I don't really look at short shares to borrow. I don't think it's very valuable. Um, yeah. If we break. Hello, Squishy. Good. How are you? I'm sorry. I am sorry about that, Squishy. Oh, just streaming on YouTube. Just YouTube. No, I'm live. Oh no, it's fine. For a little bit, it's cool. Are you still planning on coming to see me tonight? now. I was kidding. Whatever, no rush. Did you sleep good last night?
Yeah, I slept in.
Oh,
So
that's
I was
good.
just kind of like laying down. And then my period started this morning. And now I'm in pain.
I'm sorry. I still would like to see you tonight, though.
You know. Uh,
Well, that's. I'm sorry that it started. It's better than it not starting, though.
yeah, that would be.
It's better than it not starting, I suppose. Yeah. You got to think about the positives, Ellie. There's really, it's kind of a lose. It's kind of a lose lose. It's kind of a lose lose situation if it would either outcome for you. So.
No, I mean, like, if it didn't start, then that would be a problem for both of us.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But well, no, I know obviously. But what I'm saying is, it's like a lose lose situation.
I bet you're going to be like, not for me, not my kid.
Hmm.
I thought you were going to, like, joke around and be like, not for me, not my kid.
Yeah. No, I'm not an asshole. You know.
Oh,
So.
got a new makeup palette.
Did you?
Fallout is real.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. You don't know what that means, do you?
No.
It's okay.
Well, babe, what time do you go to work?
I'll leave here at 11.
You want to call me before you head into work?
Sure.
What do you mean, sure?
Like, okay.
Okay. I'll,
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Love you.
All right, love you too. Bye.
Bye.
All right, sorry. Girlfriend called. You guys know. I gotta deal with that. All right. Thanks for everyone being here. Yeah, Tesla. We're not gonna break out today. I was just looking. Does not look good. Um, IWM does not. Galaxy. I don't know if I've ever seen this stock, so we'll take a look. Don't like it. Terrible chart overall. Would say no to it. Yeah, I mean, it's just like when I look at the trend like that, if it's not made any higher highs or anything like that, just not really interested. You guys know I am swinging DAX. I did sell half at 15, but yeah, DAX is on the move. So I didn't actually add more. I wish I would have down here at these eights, but oops. DAX does look like we are on the move. I don't think I have two people watching my stream right now, but interesting. Yeah, DAX is on the move. Like I said, I know CEI dropped, but I told you guys that I'm still holding DAX. I like DAX because there's a lot of catalysts coming up for it. And actually, I might actually, DAX chat is really, really interesting. I like all the dynamics on it. I downloaded it the other day and I really like it. So, um, yeah, I do like DAX chat. It's actually fun to use, and with Facebook being out and kind of all the privacy stuff, DAX chat is encrypted by the blockchain so that you can your privacy remains statutory, so it doesn't move. Um, I don't, and I know like there's I what I want to see is I know that they're like upgrading the facility. There's a lot of facility. They moved into bigger facility. I really like a lot of the catalysts coming around. There's a lot of catalysts on this on like the schedule, so we could see some bigger moves coming for sure. Would want to see us reclaim that 10 level, and we did today. So I really do like that. We do look good down here. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of buggy sometimes. I probably have close to 25 people watching, I would say. Um, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Do you appreciate all the subs? If you guys are interested, and I know hopefully my Discord links in here, but I do have a Discord. I need to start. I'm going to open up some more things for the Discord this weekend when the market's not open. Um, let's see. We have a lot of people that join all the time. Okay. But yeah, that is something as well. Yeah, we actually look pretty good too. Could be forming another flag. Looks decent. I wonder why Dats moved it up so quick. That's a pretty. That was a really big move up. Curious. I don't know why that happened, but I do. Your Discord Lulo isn't working. Says invalid invite. Okay, that's why I don't know if I'm gonna have to keep refreshing it. It should not. It's kept doing that. But some people keep joining. Like people joined this morning, so I'll leave that there for you. Thanks for all the likes on the video, subs coming in. I really appreciate it, guys. Let's go here. I don't know. You may not. I don't. I have no idea. But that's that. I might have to update that Discord again, but that is the Discord. I also have some other socials on there too, if you're interested. Um, oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, I see what you mean. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because I wondered why they've been expiring. Okay, cool. I did make a new link, so I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll make sure that link. Okay, this will be the real link then. Okay, great. Cool. There you go. Perfect. Um, Thank you. Hopefully that'll work. Sorry if you guys are tuning in. I know that took a while, but that should work for you guys if you are interested in joining the Discord. I do have some. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the Discord. I know like I'm gonna make a for my Patreon. I'm gonna make probably like a private chat. I know we're gonna. I might do some like educational stuff. Might be some other things. So I am very interested. If you guys have some other ideas too, we can definitely do that. Right. Let me post again. If you guys are just tuning in, you got any other questions? Let me know. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do on Discord. We do have a lot of people though. I'm surprised, but thanks for that link because on my other videos, they've been expiring, so I don't know how people have been joining. Seems weird, but okay. Hopefully that link will work from now on out. Appreciate that. That's kind of stupid that the link would expire in a week, right? Just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but um, that is. If you guys are just turning in, welcome. If you guys got any other questions, yeah, I think Tesla's probably looked like we could have possibly broke out today, but doesn't look like it's going to anymore. Yeah, Dats looks like we're on the move for another breakout as well. Looks really strong. Someone already in there probably invited them. I have no idea. Maybe there was just like a lot of people that joined. Um, cool. Kelly Wugster, hello. Great. Zach Morris tweeted, "That's why Dats moved." By the way. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Figured something like that. Like I said, I've been holding Dats. I am Zach Morris, but let's see what old Zach tweeted. Dat chat. Okay, yeah, they're really pumping it there. They have Atlas trading Dats chat. Everyone's trying to go on Dats chat. I do like it. Um, it's a social network. Could be the next big thing. I don't know. I really, like I said, I have shares. Let's see. He did tweet about it. That's what might even be smaller. Yeah. Yeah, I always get banned on stock twits. Everyone reports me. So I just like I made my user Zach Moore 69. So if you go through my comments, it's hilarious. I just like sit here read them. They're like, "You're not the real Mr. Zach Morris. Go f yourself." Ha ha ha. We found an imposter. Ha ha ha. You're back. Guess it's time for another pump. Report this little bish. They don't know how to spell. So yeah, it's really funny. I just like sit here because it's really hard just to gain viewers naturally. So figure I'll post a couple times, find some new people. But yeah, I did change my name. Man, we got some weird text from Ahuru here. I'm not sure what's going on there, buddy, but interesting for sure. Dax is up 32%. That's crazy. But yeah, I've been bullish about Dax this whole time, so we'll see. It could be a next big runner. Especially with Atlas. I think it's actually, like I said, I downloaded it. Maybe we should start a chat room in there, but it's, it's pretty solid. Does look like we're going to break out too on DATS as well again. So, like I said, I'm holding DATS to probably 20 or 30, 40, 50, something like that. A very arbitrary number, but I do think it has the potential with all the catalysts coming up. I did sell. I am in at 750, and I did sell half at 15 earlier, so I made some good money on DATS. Yeah, it's funny. I got disconnected as soon as I asked you about Wish. Can you please repeat? Sure. No worries. Yeah, it's hilarious. Like the stock twitch. I just get reported all the time. It cracks me up. Don't like this move from Wish today. It's so hard from Wish because I could go into Wish again, but my thing with Wish is how I really like the company. Its revenue increase year over year. Its actual revenue is just absolutely insane, but it continues to just fall and fall. So, like I said, I'm holding some, but it's really hard for me to ever want to be too bullish on here because we just don't have the moves I want to see. We are always dipping lower. It's lower, lower. It's very aggravating to be a holder for sure. Yeah. Thank you for all the subs coming through. I appreciate it. All the likes as well. It's pretty solid. We're getting pretty close. We'll go look at this real quick. We're getting really, really close to the big number. Actually, the hardest thing that's going to be for me is the actual hours watched, because so on usually a live stream I'll probably get about 1,000 hours watched, but getting this 4,000 hours. So I figure if I do get monetized, I'll probably be closer to around 1,500 to 1,600 subs. That 4,000 hours of watch time is really, really hard to maintain. Yeah, it's really hard for Wish. We just can't find a bottom. It's very hard for me, quite honestly. ACB, Aurora Cannabis, don't like it. We have this really, really nice run up because of Biden getting back in office, but cannabis has been running a little bit, but in my opinion, there's not enough growth, and until the federal government actually legalizes it, I just don't see a big use in it. So that's my thing with that. I do want to know if IWM is turning up. Nope. Nice rising wedge though. All right, let's see what BCRX is doing. Wow, really, really nice on BCRX. Like I said, this is one of my bigger positions. One of my really big positions is BCRX. We are hanging in there today, doing really nice. So nice to see some relative strength coming out of that name. What do you think about a run up into earnings on NVIDIA? I don't think a run up on NVIDIA earnings is going to happen. Like I said, we usually think of a run up on just not NVIDIA because the revenue is always good. We expect that, so I don't really think there's going to be a revenue. But if we do look at the weekly, this is really, really bullish. We have this falling wedge. As soon as we break this, it's a really, really nice looking graph. I'm just long for NVIDIA. We might see a run up into earnings. Earnings is in 2 months, so we have a later earnings. So if you're gonna do an earnings play, maybe closer to next month. Speaking cannabis, what do you think about Sundial? I don't know if Sundial is going to continue to run up. We did have a definite pop today. When we see these falling wedges break, we see big moves. So this falling wedge broke here on the weekly. We went 60 cents to almost 70 cents to $1.40. We just broke out of this falling wedge, so we could see some more continuation. The problem is with Sundial is it's a terrible company. It's always losing revenue, but if we're playing momentum, we did break this falling wedge, so If we're looking for a technical side, I think a stop loss under 69 cents with a projected target. I don't know where the target would fall, but could be a good risk reward in here for sure. Um, yeah, and that's hard. I'm just not bullish on marijuana stocks. That's just my problem, maybe. I've never been. I probably never will unless the federal government legalizes it. Even then, wow, really, really nice moves from BCRX. We're going to have another flag on the 1 minute. Perfect textbook breakout. Tesla's doing all right as well. But if you guys are just joining in, you got any questions, let me know. I appreciate all the subs coming through. As always, I'm going to post a couple videos later because I need to trying to get to that 4,000 hours watch time. It's very hard to do because a stream like this will probably net maybe 1,000. So by the end of October, I hope to be an affiliate. That'd be pretty dope. 4,000 hours of watch time is a ton, though. If we think of how much that actually is, that's like 4,000 people watching 1 hour. I think so, Han. Just now, California says yes to smokable hemp to Delta 8. Yeah, it's hard. The problem with marijuana right now is I'm not saying I'm for marijuana, whatever. But and until the federal government legalizes it, we're just not going to see a lot of growth. And I still think with the whole. Oh, thanks, James. I appreciate it. Yeah, it takes a long time. That's why nice breakout on BCRX again. Wow, this thing is cranking up. It's really hard with YouTube because naturally it's just hard to get views on your videos, and then on the other hand, Twitch is hard as well. It's just hard, that's what I really, it's really hard about these streaming services. If I made the best content there is available, I'm still not going to grow. I especially feel like the American emphasis. I got dividend no matter what the stock price is. Yeah, I mean, down here we're getting close to a range where I might be a buyer on. I hope that we aren't frozen. Damn. F. I don't know if you're. It's so annoying, this internet. Okay. Um. We're really doing good too. Let's take a look. I mean, it might be Twitch because. Yeah, I mean, that's really at internet speed. I don't know. This is what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, I don't feel like dealing with this choppiness again. Yeah, we're frozen. If you guys can see the end of this, I appreciate. Am I back? Is it unfrozen? Okay, it's okay for now. Yeah, I don't know what the whole problem is. Thank you, Janelle, and yes, June. Thank you, guys. I don't know what the problem is. Like I said, I'm not at my actual house, as you guys can tell from the background, probably. Let's do. Whoa, it's supposed to go over there. I have to house it. IWM doing its thing. It's unfortunate because we had a lot of nice moves on APPS. Futu is actually still hanging in there. Tiger as well, so that's good to see. Let's see what XP is doing. XP looks decent as well. So some of these growth names doing back. You're back. Great, great. Glad that this is working. All right. Great news. Oh, and I'm sorry if you. I need to go to multi-stream. I'm sure. Kind of like the movie Groundhog Day. Yes. Exactly. Oh, man. um, Yeah, I feel like, is it cutting out again? I know it's going to, because we go straight to 6 viewers when it does. If it cuts out, we might just have to end it today, unfortunately. Um, doesn't seem like it's cutting out on my phone. Whenever we go like down to like 6 viewers, it's not right. I don't know what it is. No, we're good. Okay, cool. Thank you. The internet's here sucks. I just like kind of unfortunate. It's kind of annoying to deal with. That's like the last thing I want to deal with, but A is what it is. Well, man, what I'm gonna do, I do have some things to deal with today. If you guys have any questions, I'm gonna end it here, here in a couple minutes. But if you guys got any end of the day questions, just let me know. We'll go over them. And if you guys do need to head out, I hope you guys have a good weekend. Thank you for tuning. A pretty good week. I know like my portfolio bounced back from last week. My portfolio is actually doing pretty well today. Guys are done. Yeah, we're probably gonna end it here. Probably not gonna be live tonight. I'm probably gonna make a few videos tonight though. Maybe on some of my hyper. I don't know what I'm gonna make videos on tonight, but I will put those out. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome, JC. You're welcome, Janelle. You guys have a great weekend. It's really nice out in Colorado today, so I'm off today. I don't have school, so I might get a little bit of homework done, and maybe I'll go for a drive, or maybe I'll go fish. Yeah, cheers. Cheers, June. Appreciate everyone being here as always. Yeah, what I really want to see, maybe the market will recover a bit today, but pretty choppy today, is, I kind of expected. We do have some good support. I wouldn't be surprised if IWM bounced right here, but yeah, a lot of our other stocks are doing good. If you guys go enjoy the weekend, take your girl out. I will. Thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate it. It is very nice out. Yeah, it's very nice out. I don't know what the weather is today, but I figure it's like good sweatshirt weather. It's like that, shorts and a sweatshirt. Let me check the weather. Yeah, she's coming over tonight, so that'll be it's 70 degrees today with a high of like 74. Maybe I'll go wash my car. Damn. I wish I had maybe I'll go I got a car like last month. I really like it. Let's see. It's nothing super fancy. It is kind of nice. Let's see. It's this guy. Here's a better view. Oops. Anyways, I like to wash it. Let's see, here's a good one. That's a good view of it, but might go wash it. I have to get tags here coming up soon too, so maybe we'll wash it, do something. But yeah, it's super, super nice out. And I got the house to myself, so that's always a plus. Didn't see James today. James would have been James has like 30,000 shares of XP at $41. So whenever XP goes up, I think about him. It's a big it's a lot of shares. I wish I had 30,000 of XP for sure. But where do you search stock performance? Like revenue? If it depends what you're looking at. If I think your record. So if we look at revenue, I go to Yahoo Finance. So Apple, and then we go to Yahoo Finance, and we just go to financials, and then we can look in here. But look at annually. Annually is so good on Apple. Apple is a crazy company. Nice Civic. Honda Civic were my first two cars. Yeah, they're nice. I was thinking about getting a Mustang, but then it's not. The Mustang would have been a bad idea because one, I like to drive fast, and two, the Honda Civic. I don't know how well it's going to do in winter in Colorado because I used to drive a Jeep Liberty. You're welcome, June. So hopefully it does good. But yeah, I've never thought I'd be getting a Honda Civic, but it is really nice. It's pretty quick too. I like it. And Hondas for their price are relatively cheap. I think my car payment's like $270 a month, and it's a 2018 with like 20,000 miles. So I was like, sweet. It's pretty. And I love the two-door look too, the coupe. Yeah, hopefully it does well in Colorado. We'll see. You know, I have to go down to Metro. I have to go down to Denver every day for school sometimes. So, worst case scenario, I'll just will go. JC, cool car. I'm a Kia K5 myself. It's like, yeah, it's pretty solid. Like I said, I kind of want to put a turbo in it. Oh, I like the Kias. This is actually pretty nice. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's a really nice car. Super, super nice. I like the Kias. The Kia Stingers are sweet, but I need to see. Honda. I might put a spoiler on here. Let's look. No, I'm trying to find a spoiler I want because I like, but I don't want it to be dumb. The Type R is pretty cool. This is what it would look. This is what my car would look like with it. This is what my car looks like from the back. That wing kind of looks cool, but James, good morning. We're just I think we're just talking a little bit before we leave. But if you got, I was thinking, James, I was looking. XP's doing well today. Some of the stocks. We were up a lot on XP today. I'm sure you saw your portfolio go up crazy, but another decent day on the growth. CEI coverage. Jeez, Luke, I think, are you bag holding, Luke? CEI looks decent. We are really overextended. Nice VT. I mean, I don't know. It's very overextended. It's hard on CEI. I don't know. It's like fundamentally, it moves how it wants. It's a very low float stock. For you though, if you want it to be bullish, you're gonna want to reclaim this two level. This two level is a big pivot point. My Civic showed in the snow, but it was a 2000 Civic. I traded in for a Forester due to that. However, my brother just bought a new Civic and loves it. I like the newer ones. Yeah, the newer. Okay, they might be better. Yeah, I like how the new Civics, like those Subarus are awesome. Nice, James. You bought DATs last week. Oh, good. Yeah, we have. I mean, everyone here probably. I have. You know, I've had DATs at 750 and then sold half at 15, and I've been holding these other shares. Yeah, I did say I wish I would have bought more myself, but that is sweet. Boulder or FOCO. I go to MSU Denver, so it's right in the middle of Denver. Well, kind of. It's pretty much in the middle of Denver. Pretty much with CU, like CU's like tuition every year is like $30,000, and my parents are paying for my college, but like I'm not gonna like they would. I don't know if they would at CU. CU's just like it's too expensive. Hey, 35% moves a lot of money regardless, right? Yay, good timing with DATs. How about more yesterday? Was happy. Yeah. Yay, DATs. Yeah, I was hoping, like I said, growth names have been really, really good this week to us. I would love to see some more continuation. Was a little sad about, let's look. DMTK was a little sad. I thought we were going to break out today, but we really still look really, really good on DMTK. We really are. I think next week we're going to go crazy on DMTK. And then some other notable names. Yeti is killing my portfolio. APPS has been good, but my BioCryst, my long-term, this stock has been really good to me today. BCRX, it's been really good. Love to see, yeah, BCRX looks really good. How do you view MCSD? I don't know what MCSD is. Are you from Colorado? There's a couple of us from Colorado. Janelle. Some people are from Colorado. Janelle is. I am. The best state. SDC. We are looking a little bit bullish on SDC here. For me to want to be, like I said, we could have a big breakout over 741, but very, very choppy. I would wait till we break 741 to go long, but if we do break 741, but yeah, it looks really good. We're also setting up a nice flag on the 1 day as well, so we are basing right under this support or resistance, so we could see a big move. China is carrying me today. Job data killed everything else. Yeah, for sure. China's been doing really, really good. You have Futu and Tiger. Yeah, job data killed everything today. at least a lot of the momentum. We were looking really, really strong today on all these growth stocks. I was expecting a huge day, but we have next week. I think next week is gonna be really, really good for growth. I've noticed, growth stocks have really been doing good this week compared to the indices. So I'm really excited to see for next week. Hopefully we can just continue some of this momentum. But I'm out. Hopefully you guys have a good weekend. I'm gonna actually post a couple of videos. I'm gonna work on the Discord today, so